What's up, my friends? So we got a 1993 Honda Del Sol with only 40,000 original miles. About to try to get this thing picked up. I believe it's a Model S. We'll find out here in a second when I look under the hood. But have not sat in it. It's got a little bit of leaves on it. It's not running. I'm hoping it's a simple fix. We'll put the jump box on it here in a few minutes. See if we can get it started, get it loaded up. Let's take a look at the inside. So yeah, this door panel's got a little wear on it. Let's see. Ooh, it's low. So there are 40,957 original miles on this car. Interior, it's been sitting for a while, a little dusty, but it's clean. Still got more headroom. I recently picked up a 67 Mustang for my father-in-law, and I was thinking about getting one of those, but you know, $25,000. But it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. This actually has more headroom, especially once you take the target top off. But like I said, we're gonna put the jump box on it here. Let's go look under the hood. Before we look under the hood, let me tell you how I got this car. So we did a little last minute, short notice cleanup on this property here. Customer's super happy. We had a small crew on Friday. My wife and I come out, did some stuff, and then we got a small crew Saturday, finished up the job. They're trying to get this property listed, and it's under contract now. At the time, I had expressed interest in this car. I said, man, I got a place in my heart for 90s Hondas, given my old supercharged hatch. I had Type R hatch, several other Hondas over the years, but this would be a good candidate for a K20 swap with that supercharger that I still have sitting in my garage in my shop. But who knows what we're going to do with this. We got to get it running first. But yeah, he called me a couple days ago and said the house is under contract, and if I can get this car out of the driveway that I could have it, he'd sign the title over to me. So pretty sweet deal. Very grateful, very gracious for that. Like I said, they're trying to get this house sold, so it's a win-win for everyone, and hopefully I can get this thing running. But let's take a look under the hood. 16 valve. I don't know if y'all can see that. E15 B7, so that it is an S. That is the lightest US model. Curb weight 2275. So that's a good candidate if I were to do a K20 swap or anything else with it. Definitely needs to be a little cleaned up under the engine bay. Blow all these leaves and stuff like that. Just a little dusty, but it has been sitting for somewhere between 6 to 8 months. So hopefully the fuel's still good. I'm hoping it's just a dead battery. We're gonna put the jump pack on it, see what happens. Another thing I just noticed before we put the jump pack on, it does have AC. I guess it was retrofitted with the new refrigerant back in 2014, it looks like. So this thing is just, it just needs some TLC and cleaned up. It's almost, too nice to molest, I think, looking at this point. But I see some wires, some bare wires. I'm not sure if those are stock or not. Could be something for the AC, I think so. Because I believe AC was like an aftermarket option on some of these cars, or a dealer installed option. So let's get the jump pack and see if she'll crank up. I'm hoping we can just drive it up into my 10 cubic yard dumpster I brought with me on my roll-off truck. I really need a roll-off flatbed, but it'll just barely fit inside this dumpster. But if not, we'll get the winch and we'll pull it on in there. Got the jump pack hooked up. I bought this jump pack from Harbor Freight yesterday for, I think it was like $100 with the warranty. It had some extra accessories on it. Figure why not. Let's see. We'll go on with it. We're good. Should be good to go. Let's go see if we can crank it up. All right, I got that up, hooked up. Moment of truth. I did forget to mention this is a 5-speed manual. Bonus there. Been a little while since I drove one, but I love a manual transmission. So put it in neutral, clutch is in. Put that key in the ignition. I hear a beep. That's a good sound. not turning though. Hold on. Let's see. Steering wheel's locked. Alright, give me a second to figure this out. Alright, so there's 2 keys. I'm hoping that one was just for the door. I just grabbed the other key. That was it. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Not hearing the beeping anymore. There we go. Accessory on. What do we got? We got fuel, SRS, so this does have an airbag on the driver's side. Well, let's crank her up and see what happens. She lives. So just a bad battery at this point. That's what it looks like. I did notice there's a little, not a crack, but a little star on the windshield there. Not a big deal, but it could get worse over time. And the seal probably needs to be replaced anyway. But there you go, man. Wow, super excited right now. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit. I'm gonna get set up with my trailer, and we'll try to drive this thing right up into it. So this is my one of my 10 cubic yard roll-off dumpsters. I haul my tractor, gravel, all kind of stuff on this. It has a dump gate on it, makes it a little tricky, but I'm gonna roll it back, get the ramp set up, get that gate off, and then we'll be able to drive the car right up in it. Should just barely fit by my measurements. Car's 13 foot long. It'll be a tight one, but it'll just fit. I may take the target top off it just so I can jump out if I can't get the doors open, but we'll see. Alright, so I got the gate off this thing, got the ramp set up, back this car down and try to get it on up in there. So I kind of had to Dukes of Hazzard it to get out the window. I'm gonna pop the target top off to make it a little easier to get in and out. I got to pull it up a little bit further, man. It's gonna be close getting it in there. We'll see if it'll make it. But yeah, I'm gonna put that target top in here. First time doing this. Looks pretty simple. We'll figure it out. Well, I got that in there. I think one of the locks isn't quite working right. The struts, the vibration or something, the whole trunk come down at one point. Luckily not while I was under it, but might have to get those replaced. That'll make things a little bit easier now, getting in and out of it. I'll try to pull it up a little bit more. About a foot and a half to go. Actually, I stalled this thing out, had to get the jump pack again. Real short throw shifter on this thing. I don't know if it's stock or not, but man, it's super short. So let's see if we can pull it up just a little bit and get it all the way in here. Gonna have to get a new bumper clip anyway for this thing. Oh, there we go, we're on it. Let's see what that looks like. Just want to give y'all a quick shot of the underside. You know, it's not too bad for a almost 30-year-old car. A little dirt under it. I don't see too bad of rust that I can see. Get this gate back on here and get her loaded up. There it is. Low mileage, 40,000 mile, 1993 Delso in a dumpster, straight into the dumpster. Got it loaded up. About to pull it back up on there. Well, I wanted to roll the scales here before I head home just to see what this thing weighs. Normally I'm 14,000 pounds empty weight. So this thing may be, this scale's not 100% accurate. Usually it's in 100 pounds. That's probably gonna put it right around that 2,300 pound mark. Got her home safe and sound. And get her unloaded and backed into the shop over there. All right, we got this thing in my shop, which is a mess, don't judge, but I ended up putting a valve cover gasket on it, got it running good, drove it around town several times now, got it registered, title's in my name, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I just keep it, drive it as is, stock. Should I boost it maybe at some point, or K24 swap it, or sell it? I don't know. I know I could probably get a few $1,000s for it right now, but like I said, it's a fun little car to drive. Just sitting here in my shop right now, but let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Sell it, keep it, stock, or modify it later down the road.